It's not your imagination. No, you're not black American. You wonder why they call you Jamaican. When you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. No, you're not a Haitian. You wonder why they call you Puerto Rican. When you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. They just wanna keep us down. They don't wanna see us with the crown. You the mourner than the gates thereof languish. They are black into the ground, yeah. They keep us low key, red that and no see. It's more to you than them dreads and them gold teeth. I never cut my beard, forget a gold teeth. God your spirit like a goalie.
Pull that article up. Let's see what's going on in Detroit. If you're from Detroit, you watch it, man. Give us a call, man. Let us know what you thinking, man. Your minute or so, comment on it. Read that for us, officer.
Detroit residents sue city after tax rates on houses in black neighborhoods lead to Depression-era rates of foreclosure.
Depression-era rates of foreclosure. So the Depression was what, back in the 30s?
Yeah.
The 30s and 40s. That's and it was bad, man. From what I know, the research I've done on the Depression, it was bad. They had the stock market up, so that the stock market crashed. Everybody was poor. They was eating what they could, and it lasted for years, man.
That was for white folks. White folks was jumping out the building.
Well, we was already
they messed up their money.
You're right. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Hey, go back to it. Go back to it. Let's read that article, man.
The city of Detroit is being sued being sued for overtaxing residents in predominantly black areas.
How many times have we heard this? Go ahead.
Goldman, Ismail,
Tomaselli,
Brennan, and Baum LLP law firm filed a lawsuit against the city.
That's white folk that filed that lawsuit. I'm telling you right now.
Those are like
Tomaselli, that's Italy.
That's Goldman is a Jewish name.
Italians.
Oh no, Tomaselli is an Italian name.
Yeah.
Go ahead. State Tax
Commission in Wayne County on Thursday reported the Detroit News. The Coalition for Property Tax Justice announced the proceedings during a press conference at City Hall on the same day. According to the suit, residents were overcharged for property taxes between 2010 and 2017.
7 years this went on. Overcharged for property taxes. Go ahead.
This resulted state-ordered reassessment of all properties in Detroit in 2017. The plaintiffs were claiming that the city mailed the assessments late that year, leaving residents too little time to appeal any possible overvaluation of the new assessment.
That sounds fitting that you mailed the black people stuff late.
Right.
They ain't even got a chance to kick back at it or rebuttal. They just, it's either you pay now or it's over for you.
Yeah.
How convenient. And it happened. And this is now, check this out, y'all. This is the new millennium. This is 2018, 2019, 2020. This stuff, you can email that stuff and get it there instantly. But you using the mail and it's still getting that late. That means that those black people in Detroit was last on the list.
It's systematically done.
It was systematically done. They was last on the list. They're like, we ain't worried about them. Whatever. They got a black name, live in a black area where it's redlined at. Send them out last. Make sure you send them to the suburbs and the nice area of Detroit, and make sure whoever's at the bottom get theirs last. We really ain't worried about them. It's gonna say that. Go back to it.
Detroit residents are suing the city for overtaxing and overassessing their homes, which led to foreclosure.
So they so what they doing is evaluating the home to cost more than it really does. So therefore, the taxes on that house cost more. They sky high. Now we're gonna watch some videos here in a second, and it's gonna shock you. Read that. Speed up on the reading.
Michigan's Constitution states a property cannot be assessed for more than 50% of its worth, according to Click on Detroit. However, research conducted by Chicago Kent College of Law professor Bernadette Athene determined homeowners were being overassessed by 55 to 85%.
So they 55 to 85% increase on the actual value of the house.
Man, that's crazy, man.
That's high, dude.
You said 55%?
55 to 85% over assessing of the house's value.
Wow.
Now, it might not seem that because a lot of us, we renting, right? But for homeowners to have a house that's 55 to 85% overvalued,
damn. Wow, that's amazing.
that'll hit you hard in the pockets.
Right.
Go back to it.
Take the
Scroll up.
Scroll up. She also determined 95% of low-value homes were overassessed, while higher-value homes were lowballed.
So you look at that, check that out. You can't let
go
that
back,
slip
go
down.
back.
You can't
Go
let
back
that
up.
slip. So you know what that means? They overcharging the black people
Right.
and undercharging the white folks.
Yep.
That's exactly what they doing with that. Read the next paragraph.
Athene, interviewed by Democracy Now! Last week, described the effects tax foreclosures have had on the city.
Read that.
So the first thing I want people to know is, in Detroit, we have 1 in 4 homes that have gone through property tax foreclosure, she said. 1 in 4.
1 in 4. Go ahead.
We haven't seen this number of property tax foreclosures in American history since the Great Depression. In another study, Athene broke it down by race. Detroit is
Now check this out. Detroit is what?
85% black.
Detroit is 85%. That's
So they got their target.
that's Chocolate City right there, man.
Yeah.
85% black.
There you go.
And
Amazing.
and 40% of residents live under the poverty line.
The poverty line. Now that lets you know Detroit.
poor.
That's a poor city.
That's
Yeah.
poor, man.
That's real poor, man. 40% live under the poverty line. Hey, if you can on another computer, Google what is considered the poverty line. Let's see, because I want to know the numbers of that.
You're right.
Go back to the article. Google that on the side if you can. Read that.
The next study we did is we looked at Wayne County, and we looked at all the municipalities of Wayne County, and there's 3 that have super majority of African Americans, 70% or more. Detroit, Inkster, and Highland Park, she explained to Democracy Now!
Next paragraph.
And each of those majority black cities were being subjected to these unconstitutional tax assessments.
Stop. Unconstitutional.
That's the point.
That means it's not legal. It's
Right.
illegal what they were doing to our brothers and sisters in Detroit.
Yeah.
And they know it's illegal.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't look into it and start, to say something, they would have kept this going.
Oh, yeah.
Their main focus is us. They want us out there. They want to just utterly destroy us.
And you know how this is strategically done? Well, this is what you call systematic
There
oppression,
you go.
right?
Systematic.
You know how it's done? Because they looked over all of that what you call it, metropolitan area of Detroit, right? And they strategically picked where black people live.
Yeah.
So they would pick this community, then jump, because it's white folk right there.
There you go.
That's black people right there, low income. Charge them higher right there. Forget that one because Asians live over there. Forget that one because Arabs live over there. Oh, there go black people live right next to them. Tax them higher too. That's what you call systematic oppression.
Right.
If you didn't know. This is what we be talking about where racism isn't overt as much as it was back in the 50s and 60s. It's covert. It's done behind the scenes to oppress you. So you wonder why black people can't never pull themselves up by their own bootstrap? This is why.
Hey, Cap, and these are brothers and sisters who have actually put in the work to make a good living,
Right.
to buy a house.
Yeah.
Even those brothers and sisters that's on the higher end of the poverty or whatever, they making more money than a lot of us. Even they're being persecuted,
Oppressed.
And people are getting scared to even invest in those properties. They scared because even though it might be a good buy, but still the work that comes behind it, and then afterwards you're going to have to bite the tax bullet. Because though you get the property for a good price, you still got to pay property tax.
Yep.
So it's a win-win for Esau.
Yep, best believe it. Go to Micah chapter 4, verse 10. I want to pull this out real quick. just with that thought of knowing that. Now, if you think it's only going on in Detroit, you fooling yourself.
Right.
You fooling yourself. Read that Micah 4:10. See what God say.
Micah chapter 4 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field.
That's us. We went out of Jerusalem and dwelt in the fields of Babylon, South America, Central America, wherever we got dropped off at. Read on.
And thou shalt go even to Babylon.
That's America, the land of confusion. Go ahead.
There shalt thou be delivered. There the Lord shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies.
So it said, be in pain and labor to bring forth. We got to be in pain to bring the kingdom. For what reason? This is not our rest.
No.
That's what the scriptures say. This is not our rest. As much as we want to move from state to state, city to city, and you heard Deacon Malachi, you're getting on people talking about I want to move to Atlanta, take my money there. It don't matter where we go. The scripture says, thou shalt, no matter where I go, thou shalt be overtaken until thou be destroyed, meaning you cannot escape the curses of God.
Hey, get Exodus chapter 5 real quick.
Bring it out.
Get Exodus chapter 5 and read verse 4 down. Gotta read quick.
Exodus chapter 5 and verse 4.
Because America is spiritual Egypt.
Yep.
It is Egypt. The same tactics Pharaoh used against us in Egypt, they doing the same thing today. Watch this. Read verse 4.
Exodus chapter 5 and verse 4. And the king of Egypt said unto them, wherefore do ye, Moses and Aaron, let the people from the works get you unto your burdens? And Pharaoh said, behold, the people of the land now are many, and ye make them rest from their burdens.
Go ahead.
And Pharaoh commanded the same day the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick,
Go ahead.
as heretofore. Let them go and gather straw for themselves.
Pharaoh made our jobs harder. But what's the reason why? Keep going. Read verse 9.
Verse 9. Let their more work be laid upon the men.
Let the more work be laid upon them. Watch this.
That they may labor therein.
Now read verse 17.
Verse 17. But he said, ye are idle. Ye are idle. Therefore ye say, let us go and do sacrifice to the Lord.
The Pharaoh in Egypt made our work harder so that we don't wake up and realize who we were and repent and keep God's commandments. The same thing today. They look in every crick and cranny of how they can make our lives harder. You understand this? Even though you have made it, you are still getting 80% taxed more than any other nation. Bring it out. Any other race, you get 80% more tax. Then what that mean? That means you got to do more work. That means you got to go and slave more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what that take away from time with God?
Yeah.
That take away from being able to go out putting the work for brothers that's in the truth.
Yeah.
Now you got to slave more. All that stuff, man, it's the same thing that Egypt was doing, just so that our minds stays off of God and stays on slavery, working, bondage. Go ahead, Cap.
Yeah, Deacon even said that. Even we can't even tap into our creativity. Because we are so busy doing the work, maintaining this kingdom right here.
Yeah.
We're too busy maintaining this kingdom where to the point where we can't even have no thought process. Be creative.
Deacon Lava said that.
Yeah, he said that, and that right there, it was heavy. That's a heavy statement.
It is, man.
We can't.
Just think about it.
We just trying to get the 9 to 5 so we can buy a house. So even on that spectrum, we getting oppressed.
Bring it out.
That part, read verse 17 one more time.
Verse 17. Exodus chapter 5, verse 17. But he said, ye are idle.
See that? Pharaoh said, ye are idle. That sound familiar?
Yeah.
Right.
America says the same thing.
Lazy niggas.
Lazy. You're not doing enough.
You're not doing enough.
Yeah. Lazy niggas.
That's crazy. We built America, man, and they still say you niggas ain't done enough yet.
Right.
Bring it out.
Yeah. Hey. Now we read a little bit of article that now go to the video. And I'm gonna show you, cause I know I've been to Detroit before, right? And I saw it. You know, and that was a long time ago. But these are some more recent videos. Show you what Detroit look like, man. pull up at, do we want that one? Yeah, let's play that one. Let's play that one, and we're going to see some of them talk to some Detroit residents. Play that video. Blow it up.
Well, we begin today's show in Detroit, where a showdown between grassroots activists and the city is shining a spotlight on racist housing policies that robbed African Americans in Detroit of their homes and widened the wealth gap. On Thursday, with the support of Democratic Representative Rashida Tlaib of Michigan, the Coalition for Property Tax Justice announced a class action lawsuit against the city of Detroit, Wayne County, and the state of Michigan in response to unfair property tax foreclosures. 1 in 4 Detroit properties have been subject to property tax foreclosure, a level comparable only to the foreclosure rates during the Great Depression. And according to legal experts, many of them were caused by illegally inflated property taxes that violated the state's own constitution. Even though Detroit tried to fix the problem in 2017, it's still overvaluing the lowest priced homes.
Hey,
this
go back a little bit.
I want to
Go back some. Go back a little bit to the side of that building. Yeah, go back a little bit more. And hit play. Now get ready to pause it.
Property taxes that violate.
Pause it. Whose symbol was that in our captivity?
Bring it out.
Go.
Whose symbol was that? Do y'all know?
Hey, that's why Bishop said,
pull it back up, man.
America is a combination of every captivity we've been in.
That's the symbol of Babylon.
Babylon.
That's the symbol of Babylon in the Bible, and it's on Detroit's side of the wall.
Stop playing, y'all.
Where's it at, man? We got to get that, man. Show you the Bible's a true book. Go to Daniel. It's the book of Daniel, man. Dang, that's crazy. I didn't even notice that at first, right? Daniel chapter 7. Let's see. Daniel chapter 7, and I want to read verse 4. Daniel chapter 7, verse 4. Keep that up there and read that, man.
There you go.
Read
Daniel chapter 7 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
The first was like a lion.
Like a lion, go ahead.
And had eagle's wings.
And what?
Eagle's
It
wings.
was a lion with eagle's wings. Read on.
I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth, and made stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was driven.
So when you read Daniel 7, it's going through the different major captivities before Christ came. When you read down, and he destroyed the last ruling kingdom, which was America. Right. And God calls America Babylon the Great in the Bible. And Babylon's symbol was the lion with wings.
See, Detroit, now there's a spiritual answer for why you getting jacked up.
Yep. Why so much oppression up there? Goodness gracious.
Damn.
Go ahead, let the video play.
State's own constitution. Even though Detroit tried to fix the problem in 2017, it's still overvaluing the lowest priced homes.
Crazy.
This is lifelong Detroit resident Sanja Bonet speaking during a press conference on Thursday. In 2015, her home was illegally foreclosed by Wayne County, which includes the city of Detroit.
Damn.
You right now, what I tell the community every time I go out, it feels very personal to lose your home. You feel like you did something very wrong, like you just couldn't keep it together. But once I was informed by Professor Atuahene that the city illegally and unconstitutionally took my home, I lit a fire. And we began fighting. And this is where this fight has brought us. So I want to leave you with a couple of things today. Number one, this is an 85% black city. That's right. It would not be happening if this city was 85% white.
You best believe that. You heard it, sisters? You best
Facts.
That's facts.
Yeah.
You don't hear about this happening in Utah.
God forbid.
This ain't happening in Wyoming.
Sure.
Minneapolis.
You lost your damn mind.
Surely isn't.
You don't hear that happening there.
Not in my neighborhood.
But in Detroit, 85% black, They over there overtaxing. Now check this out.
Damn.
They overtax you on your house. Then they tax you on the money that you get. Before you even get it, they take taxes out.
Yeah.
And then when you do get it, you go to the store to buy something with the little money you get taxes taken out. And then even when you get your taxes back, you don't even get all the money back.
No.
They keeping some stuff back from you. They give you a change.
Talking about that you owe a debt.
You owe a debt.
What the hell is this?
It sounds like extortion to me.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Of black folk.
It's robbery, man. Yeah. It's robbery.
Go to the next video, cause we talked about the houses. I wanted to show you what these houses look like, man. Go to the houses and let's see what Detroit looks like on a regular basis. Man, hold on, pause it.
That's poverty, man.
Just off top, just look. Now look at this. Detroit is up north, right?
Yeah.
It's up north. Those houses look like Katrina houses.
Right, I thought I thought those were abandoned houses.
Oh, they are. Those are abandoned houses. But it looked like Katrina, and it's up north though.
Right.
Ain't no water damage. Ain't no hurricane came through there and hit that. That's just left alone because people can't afford them, so they moved out.
And you know what's crazy though? Because Esau kick you out and would rather have the house homeless than allow you to live in it.
Yeah.
Bring it out. They will kick you out, raise the taxes, and will never put another person in that house. But just as long as you Negroes don't live in that house, I'm okay with that.
And you know why? Because they understand that with houses comes wealth. With land comes wealth. Right? So they know if you can't make it, we ain't no leniency, no nothing. You got to go, because if we allow you to stay here, you're going to end up accumulating some wealth.
Yep.
We can't have that amongst you Negroes. We got enough of them that got wealth. They play in the NBA. They play in the NFL. They play baseball. We got enough of you Negroes with money. The rest of y'all, you got to go. Play the video. Move the mouse. Look at these houses, though.
Block after block after block of emptiness.
That's a whole strip.
These blocks 50 years ago were filled
Companies
with
gone.
and now literally you can go blocks without seeing
It's like a bomb dropped on that.
Hey, pause it. Listen, he said 50 years ago, like you said, Cap, those places were packed. He said now you can go blocks without even seeing anybody.
That's unheard of.
So you can walk blocks and won't see nobody.
That's like
Just
a horror film,
desert.
man.
Yeah.
That's a horror film.
It's like desert. Everybody's gone.
Blocks.
That's amazing, man.
In a predominantly black city. Now, you know one thing. Black folk, when the sun go down, we don't stay in the house.
No, we
and
out.
when it's cool outside, which it is in Detroit a lot of the
We
time of the
out.
year, we outside. But he said you can go blocks
Blocks without seeing
and not
somebody.
see nobody. No kids outside running around. That let you know it's bad, man. Play that.
Some of that siding was come loose, so there's no telling. There could be water damage on the inside.
We had a lot of vacant houses that are beautiful brick houses people walked away from when they were underwater in their mortgage.
1.8 in 1950. 2017 is
These places are just absolute wrecks,
673,000.
and
Remember, that's
most of the buildings are still
85%
there.
black
As a
too.
reminder of how recently this was a relatively vibrant community, and they're all gone.
You know, when I got here, it was unimaginable. I'm talking about the number of vacant dwellings across this city. This is a city I grew up in, and to come home and see the blight,
Man, that look
the
bad.
vacant homes and dilapidated structures, and it becomes certainly a harvesting location for criminal activity.
There's still a lot of blight in some of those neighborhoods. Crime's still a factor.
It's no secret these have been places where crimes have occurred, where people who have committed homicide
scene.
try to conceal the bodies in these locations.
Businesses left 20, 30, 40 years ago, and it's struggled to rebound ever since. Population declines have.
Now look, check this out, y'all. This is what you call benign neglect. They know it's a problem, but they still ain't gonna do nothing about it. He said businesses left 30 or 40 years ago, and it still hasn't came back. Do you think that would happen anywhere on the face of the earth if it was Edomites in that area?
No way.
No way.
There'll be a Starbucks right there in the middle. Starbucks, LA Fitness right there.
And a Whole Foods.
Whole
Yeah,
Foods.
there
I
you
was
go.
gonna say that. Whole Foods.
30 to 40 years it's been like that, and people's like, black people live there? Let them rot away.
Let 'em rock. Yep.
Leave it how it is. Let them rot away. And you know what? A few cities over in Flint, we're going to poison the water,
Put
too.
lead in the water. Amazing.
That's not hatred, man.
That's hatred.
Pure hatred. Pure hatred.
Play the video, man.
Taken their toll.
I don't think there's another city in the country that had the level of disinvestment that Detroit had, but I think the key is at some point in time, at some point in Detroit's history, there were structures on those lots. We were a population that was more than double than what we are right now.
78,000
Goodness gracious.
declared.
Blight removal has always been one of the city's priorities. The city receives something called hardest hit funds, which are federal dollars. It's using those to tear down some of the tens of thousands of blighted properties that were tallied in 2014.
You can see a lot of moisture damage, a lot of discoloration on the walls, but it's safe to assume that everything behind this countertop is pretty much shot. At the end of the day, this inspection is about demo or salvage.
The Land Bank Authority has special powers to expedite the moving of publicly owned property. We refer to ourselves as the landlord of last resort. So if a property is tax foreclosed or forfeited to the government, it doesn't sell at auction, we take those structures. We own just over 95,000 structures and lots. All of those were abandoned. That's nearly a quarter of all parcels in the city.
And stop real quick. You see what she said, how she took access to those properties. Now, wouldn't be no problem if we was to have that same unity to make sure and gather ourselves together and get those properties.
Yeah.
Where's the Oprah Winfrey's? Where they at?
Oprah can go through there and buy
a block.
the whole
Everybody a house.
Come on.
and fix everything up, and it'll be
I'm
okay.
telling you, man, when I hear this, it's like, where you at?
But she,
The whole Detroit team, basketball team.
she's too busy making
Put a year salary up.
documentaries, trying to destroy black men's names.
What are Detroit rappers?
Oh.
Where are Detroit rappers at?
Hey, so you mean to tell me, check this out, Eminem ain't invested in none of us?
Bring it out.
Where Eminem? He rap, right? He's in the black man's
He dropping
game,
a new
making
album.
money off black people
He
in
dropping
the
a new
rap
album.
game.
His money got low, so he dropped a new album.
He ain't-
Guess who the number one purchaser?
He ain't out there fixing none of that up.
None.
Hey, the only part of Eminem on the 8 Mile is his CD. That's it. He gone.
Hey, go back to the video. Always does doing the construction jobs.
All right, damn
I
it.
bet he get paid $10
But
an hour.
nothing sticking out to make it like to deem it that unsafe.
We need to know if it is salvageable. So if it can't be saved, it goes into our demolition pipeline. If it can be, we can push it into our sales pipeline. We have a couple of ways that we actually do sales. We've sold, I think, 13,000 properties so far in the 4 years that we've been doing this. And then the private market starts to pick up in some of the neighborhoods that we've been working in.
Here you got the whole south side of the dwelling, pretty much water damage from the exterior brick to the interior, and it's kind of.
How does that happen? How does a whole just one side of the roof though?
Right.
And the other side looks fine, but the other side's about to cave in.
Amazing. I don't even know.
Go to the next video, man. It get worse. Go to the next video, and this is the hustle that they got. They try to sell them for real cheap, right? Because I've heard this before, you know.
Flip
houses, right? Detroit is a gold mine, low housing. Put 10,000 in and get 100,000 back, right?
And all those communities, Jake is there.
Yeah, and Jake is there.
85%.
Turn us back into
There you
renters.
go.
Right.
Esau is smart as hell. He wants Detroit to be at that low decayed state until one of their people have a good idea
Yep.
and decide to take on the project. That's what it is.
That's exactly what
That's
we
what
just
he's
saw.
doing. He's waiting. Wait a minute. We're going to leave them at this low estate. Hopefully, they have no hope in Detroit and decide to go to Miami. Wow.
And we're going to go in there and buy it.
And then we're going to go in there. We're going to live all right.
Pull up that next video. This is selling houses for $1. Play it.
The homes that people talk about for $1, you can buy those for $1.
Look at that. $1. Pause it.
Just break in and steal it.
Go back some.
Keep out or die.
Go back. Play it and get ready to pause it.
These are the homes.
I want you to see what they got on the outside of the walls.
For $1.
On the pause it. Keep out or die.
Dang.
That's how real it is in there. So people, homeless people, are going inside these places and squatting. And warning you, keep out or die. That's how hard it is in Detroit.
Amazing.
Play that video, man.
Detroit.
They just break in and steal anything valuable that they can get. Pump, hot water tank, furnace. These are the ones you would go directly to the city or find the owner and give them $1, take over the headache that they once had. So
$1.
$1 home thing, it's not impossible and it's not unheard of, but it's a lot more complex than just dollar homes that's on the market.
The homes that you see online that are in the $1 to $5 to $100 range, you have to be very careful with those because they may be often they're in a neighborhood that's been pretty blighted. They look from the outside to look okay, but the inside they've been gutted.
This home here, they stripped the aluminum siding off of it for scrap metal.
Pause it.
The cities are...
Wow. You strip a whole house. And that's not professionals doing that.
Nah, that's Negroes doing it.
That's homeless folk getting the damn 15-foot ladder and went all the way up to the top of the roof corner on the side and stripped off the aluminum side and they took it to the junkyard and got 5 cents a pound.
Just to go do some coke.
Yeah. The whole house. And you know it snows up there in Detroit, man. So it's especially hard on them houses if it ain't. Because you know what we say, if a house ain't inhabited, it naturally just decays. And on top of that snow that they get up there, that's why you see roofs caving in like that. It's hard on those houses, so they decay quick.
Right. Nobody there to maintain it.
Nobody.
Keep it up. Nothing.
Play that video.
Selling those homes for $1 so they can generate tax revenue for that property. So the incentive for the homeowner is to buy it for a really low cost. The city benefit is to put it back on the tax roll and to generate tax money from it.
And the tax base there typically is a little higher too. So you might be buying a home for $5,000, but it's still being assessed at a $60,000.
Pause it. That's what they was talking about, the 85% tax. You bought it for $5,000. It's only worth that, and it's $60,000 is what they assess it as. So that's $4,000 you got to pay on taxes.
And you ask yourself why? Why nobody's
house?
I'm doing you a favor,
right?
But nah, they don't care. Give me my money.
Oh no, that house is worth $60,000. I only paid $5,000 for it. Why is it so cheap? I paid $1 for it. Why is it so high? We need that $5,000. That's how they get money. That's the scam, man. Amazing.
Scamming G.
Play that.
Your taxes are pretty high in carrying that house.
So what would the year-to-year tax be on that?
Might be $2,000 or $3,000.
Damn.
Per year?
Yeah, per year.
This is actually the property that we were coming to see.
Which one?
The one that says, stay out, you will be shot. This is a property for $800. Properties like this, people will move into them and secure it, actually have the home become theirs through legal matters and whatever. The one that has no windows, obviously you can look right through it and tell that nobody's in there on the other side of the door waiting for you to come in or not. But you kind of can come in at your own risk. It would take a developer to buy or to purchase that whole neighborhood.
That's what you were talking about.
Plans to have stores, shops, grocery stores, a whole community would have to be built around that neighborhood for, in my opinion, to be able to come back and to thrive. It's just too far gone to be able to do one property or single properties. But this is only a neighborhood. This is not Detroit. This is a neighborhood inside Detroit that's in this shape. The whole city is not like this.
Pause it. What part of the city do you think that is not like that right there? Where do you think lives in that? Where white folks live at?
There's white folks that love living in Detroit.
Yeah.
Love are flourishing. while Jake is decaying.
Yep, best believe it. Go ahead, Cam. You have something to put out?
Hey, pull Micah chapter 2. Pull Micah chapter 2. Let's read verse 1 and 2.
All praise.
Because this right here, you see how they hustle our people. And what he stated at the end was that you have to buy a whole block.
Yeah.
You have to set up a whole community in order to get this thing started back up. Hey, read it from the top.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Woe to them that
destruction unto them who?
That devise iniquity
That worketh sin, read.
and work evil upon their beds.
Before they go to bed, they think about how can I destroy the black, Hispanic, and Native American.
Bring it out.
How can I make money on top of their heads? Read.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
How we gonna practice it? Guess what? We gonna set up policies. We gonna set up laws by mischief.
Yeah.
So that way we can raise up their taxes, and that way they're forced to foreclose.
Yep.
We got them. Look, we got a whole block out. Watch this, read.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Who has the power to set up a whole community like that?
Yeah.
Ain't no black people.
Yeah.
Because all the rich black people we got never come together. They never come together to help the community out. They get their money, they donate it. Make sure they donate it to a company that endorses them, so they get their money back. They know exactly how they do it. They devise iniquity upon on their bed. Read verse 2 though. Watch this.
Verse 2. And they covet fields.
So the things they go after, fields, read,
and take them by violence.
What else?
And houses.
How they took them houses? Was it by sweet words?
Nah.
Was it, hey, I'm gonna give you a check for your house?
Nah.
No, I'm gonna force you to foreclose so I could buy it for $1.
I'm gonna raise the taxes and then I'm gonna raise the rent.
There you go.
That's a cold.
Hustlers.
Yeah.
What we saying that? Oh, you think you a gangster? Right. You think you a real gangster? You want to fight for one block?
Right.
They bought the whole community. Right. That's it.
They bought 200 houses.
Right, they wear a suit. They don't come with anchor.
Yep.
They come with a suit and a tie and a clipboard.
Right.
I'm telling you, they flip that paper.
Right, with the red letters.
Right.
Said eviction.
You have 24 hours to pay $60,000, or you can go.
Right.
Hey, they're the real thugs.
Yep.
They're the real
They're the real
gangsters.
gangsters,
Backed up
man.
by sheriffs and dudes.
They got the sheriff standing behind them
Yeah.
to make sure you don't do that because they know you're going to get pissed.
There you go.
Hey, you know what it says in Jeremiah about when the Most High sent us to the physical land of Babylon? He said, build ye houses, right? How can you build? Now, that's the same thing for here because the scriptures don't end. We just in spiritual Babylon. It's the same thing here. Build ye houses and plant gardens that you may be increased, right? Take wives. How can we do that when you've got your forsworn forever enemy doing things to make sure you can't buy?
Right.
This is why Christ got to come back and judge them.
Got to.
That's why, because you don't see the evil that he's doing in front of your face. He does it behind the scenes, and then when it's too late for you to even react, that's when it smacks you in the face.
Hey, get Deuteronomy 28 and verse 44.
That's why God got to judge
Verse
these people.
43.
That's why we got to bring out this hidden evil to our people.
Yep. You're absolutely right, Cap. That's why the Lord gonna have to come back. Verse 43.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 43.
Bring it out.
The stranger that is within
The
thee
stranger is going to the white man, Esau. Read on.
shall get up above thee very high,
Read.
and thou shalt come down very low.
That's a curse. That's a prophecy saying you Negroes, Hispanics, you will never get ahead.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, you will always have somebody ahead of you dictating on how high you can go. Read that again.
Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt come down very low.
Read on.
He shall lend to thee.
He shall lend to us. We shall go to them.
banks.
Bring out their banks. Read on.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
That's why that's not happening to white folks.
Yep.
Because white folks control that thing. That's not happening to them. That's happening to black folks.
Yep.
Read on.
He shall be the head.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt be the tail.
I mean, you at the bar, you getting the scraps.
Yep.
You getting what's left over. And in this case, nothing.
Right.
Hey, go to Micah 2 and 10, because I'm going to land back off of that where we get nothing, right? Now, I'm gonna read the scripture first, and then I'm gonna bring it out about us in this housing here in Babylon the Great. Read that.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 10.
Read
out. Arise ye and depart.
Come out of Babylon's ways. Go ahead.
For this is not your rest.
God says what?
This is not your rest.
This place here in America is not our rest. Look at this. This is 2020, right? That's what they call it? 2020. How long have we been fighting to get some rest?
Right.
Bring it out.
And the ultimate sign of independence is when you are able to purchase a home and call this place your home. This is where I'm going to settle in. I'm going to settle my roots. We're going to grow a family here. This is where we're going to spend the rest of our life and pay off this house, right? God said, when you get there, you're still not going to have no rest.
Right.
This is not your rest. And you know, and this is go to Baruch chapter 2. Hey. This is not our rest so much. You know why it's not our rest? A lot of us are renters.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are renters. The 90% of us are renters. You can't rest because you can't miss a day of work.
There you go.
You know how in a house where you can maybe miss a couple months of payments and then they'll foreclose on you after a year or so, whatever it might be.
Now, they even help you. They'll say, okay, you don't have to pay us now. Pay us whatever you can. Right. And then we'll get you on the back end.
Right.
So they'll work with you.
If you're a renter, there ain't no rest.
Right.
You got to get up and go to work.
Right.
You can't take days off because you need the PTO to go to Passover. You need the PTO to go PTO for the quest.
Right.
So in between that, you cannot take off of work. You don't get no rest. Even if you're sick, you better go to work and you better have some toilet paper, some tissue in your lunch bag, in your pocket to blow your nose. You got coronavirus, your ass better put some Lysol on your hands and show up to work.
Right. Yep. Quick, I was just gonna see just how hard it is for blacks and Hispanics to even get to the place or position where they can buy a house.
Yeah.
Just that alone, dealing with your credit, dealing with your income, you gotta have 4 times the amount of the property. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get a loan. All that stuff goes into being oppressed.
Yeah.
Because like you said, Cap, the rent situation, you actually pay more money renting than you do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You pay more money.
You throwing your whole
paycheck
down the trash, man.
You have nothing to show that rent. You have nothing to show for.
And the worst part of that is that you can't. It's so hard to save up because the rent is so high.
Bring it out.
Especially down in South Florida, South Florida, Cali, New York.
The belly of the beast.
Some of these places, man, the rent is insanely high, man.
Crazy,
They make everybody want to move to Atlanta.
Yep.
Right. You trying to get to the total piece.
Don't say that too loud. Hey,
I'm not advocating that. I'm not advocating that Deacon Malachi because the Lord called you to a specific place for a reason. So I'm not advocating that at all. Don't ask me.
he will be.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying how it's suppression everywhere. Everybody won't go there.
Come on now.
Or they want to go to North Carolina. Like Deacon Malachi said.
You see a U-Haul at Passover. This guy over here.
I was called here. Hey, go to Baruch. Go to Baruch chapter 2. Go to Baruch chapter 2. Remember, he said this is not our rest. This is the reason why we can't trust in Babylon. Even if we do own a home here, we can't get comfortable. A lot of us, we get a good job, we get a house, we get a little bit of 401k, we got retirement set up. We get comfortable. God says you can't do that. This is not your rest. For one reason, you don't own nothing. You don't make nothing. Even if you think you own a house, all they got to do is raise the taxes on you.
Bring it out.
That's it. Right now in the city of Miami Shores, they do that. They raise the taxes on you, the property tax on you. I forget how often they do it, but they do that.
That's crazy, man.
Come on. And the only people who's able to afford it is, of course, those folks.
Yep.
Those white folks.
You know it is.
Those good old boys.
Yeah, there you go. They're the only ones who can really afford that.
Hey, go to Baruch 2, and I want to read verse 34. This is why we can't make America, we can't make make Babylon. We can't make the Caribbeans. We can't make Central America, South America our rest for this reason. Read Baruch 2:34.
Baruch chapter 2 and verse 34.
Bring it out.
And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
He's going to bring us into that land once again. Read.
And they shall be lords of it.
We're going to be what?
Lords of it.
That's why you can't be lax. You can't say this is my rest. I have made it. I have achieved the American dream here in Babylon.
Right.
God says that he's going to send his son. He's going to take you back to the land that is naturally yours, and you're going to be the Lord over it. You know what that means? When we get all nations in captivity, you can charge as much rent on the land as much as you want to. It could be a damn 1 foot box.
That's it.
That's great.
And an Edomite living in it, you know what? For that 12 by 12 foot square space that you got, I want $500,000 a day. Bring it out. Not a month. I want it a day.
Bring it out.
And the only way you can pay that off is if you go and dig a pool with a plastic spoon.
It better not break. You only get 2 spoons a day. It better not break.
Right. That's it. That's why we can't make Babylon our rest, because God said he's going to send his son, take us home, and we could be Lord. You know what that means when you get Lord over your land? That means that if you want a tree in your front yard, you can let it be up in your front yard.
Bring it out.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
If you want a garden or something.
If you want to paint your house a certain color, you can. If you want to put a fence up in your backyard, you can do it.
You want to collect rainwater.
If you want to collect rainwater, you can do it. You know what? If you want to park 2 or 3 cars on your damn lawn, you can do it if you want to.
Yeah, bring it out.
So you telling me I can have more than 1 parking space?
Yes. God said you are Lord over your own land. You don't have to pay no property taxes to your enemies. Hey, now here's some more proof of it. Go to John 14.
Hey, Cap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something real quick. It's gotta be said. For all you brothers out there that's trying to, you know, Scripture said in the one of all things we got to go to our oppressor. In the one of all things. So even though you got your own businesses, even though you say we got to get our own schools, we got to do all this stuff, you got to understand the Lord says in the one of all things. Bring it out.
Yeah.
And when brothers go through that,
He meant that.
He meant that. And what brothers forget is that the Lord already spoke it. So when they go through turmoil, they forget all about the Lord saying in the one of all things.
Yeah.
They give
Why is this happening?
Why is this happening? That means you don't believe.
Yeah.
You don't believe in the scriptures.
Yep.
Brothers think that getting a trucking job will save them from all types of oppression. I ain't gonna say no names. Brothers think getting a trucking job will save them from all types of oppression.
I don't know what brothers those are, brother. I'm just sending up prayers for those brothers.
Oh, okay.
Send up prayers for those brothers. We're going to send up prayers for those brothers.
Of all things.
Right. Of all things. We're going to send up prayers for those brothers.
Hey, read John 14, 1 and 2. Let's see what's waiting on us in our land when we get to be lords over it, though. Read that.
John chapter 14 and verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. You believed in God. Believe also in me.
For this reason,
in my Father's house are many mansions. Many mansions.
So God said that land you're going to be able to rule over is going to be a mansion.
Not an apartment?
Not an apartment. Nope. Not a 700 square foot house. Not a dilapidated house in Detroit.
Right. We don't have
to be a mansion.
Oh, that's right.
It's not going to be a $1,500 studio in New York. It's going to be a mansion.
That's right. The mansions that Christ talking about ain't talking about the mansions that we see today.
Right.
These mansions we ain't never seen these before.
We talking about castles.
Hey, the human mind can't even imagine
That's
these
what it
things.
says, don't it?
Oh. Yeah.
It says the mind of man can't even fathom what I got in store for it. I would just be a corner real quick. Just imagine. He said it's a mansion. What if that mansion is like the size of damn New York, Brooklyn? What if your mansion is that big? Like it takes 6 weeks to walk from one side to the other. Because a mansion so big, you got 700 bathrooms.
Damn.
That's 2,000 bedrooms.
Hey, 1 million servants.
Hey! Your mansion is 2 million. It's 2,700,000, 3.7 square feet.
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh, hey, Captain, you own it all.
Right. You don't have to pay extra for washer and dryer.
Check this. As your mansion is that big, it's 50 million square feet, and you own 7 cities.
Hey, walk through the cities. When they see you, they just bow. Bow. Your wife, they just bow. Your kids, they just bow. Damn.
That's motivation.
That's right.
That's motivation.
Kingdom of Israel is doing, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
It's doing. Salvation is nearer than what we believe.
We used to scream Black Power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.